Hi everyone, welcome back to Ball Pythons 365. I'm going to show you how I personally set up my ball python enclosures. Everybody's different, everybody has their own viewpoint on it. I do what's best for me and what's best for my snakes. So let's get into it. First and foremost, you are going to need an enclosure, whether that be like what I have here, a PVC enclosure, or if you just want to use a plastic tub or whatever you choose. You don't even have to use PVC, you can use wood, you can use whatever. I highly recommend PVC. So now let's talk about substrate. The substrate that I get is right here. It is Cypress Mulch Blend and it's made by Evergreen and it comes from Lowe's. It's like literally $5 for, what size is this? 2 cubic feet. So that would fill this 36-inch enclosure up 3 times, almost 4 times graciously. And that's really like cheap in my opinion as far as substrate goes. Next on the list, you definitely need heat. You got to have a hot side and a cool side. So what you need to do is choose, which I choose belly heat. So I use heat tape underneath the bottom. And if you use heat tape, make sure that you have it hooked up to a thermostat. If you do not have it hooked up to a thermostat, you have potential to burn your snake or your snake burn itself, either or. And it's just going to lay there until it's crispy, and that's really dangerous for it. Okay, as you can tell, I've already got the substrate added in. I couldn't hold the phone with one hand and scoop it in with the other. All right, next on the list is hygrometers. You need hygrometers to measure humidity, to make sure that you're at good levels for your snake. Usually with ball pythons, you're looking at a range between 50 to 70%. In shed, you probably want to get up to about 80%. And you can do that by doing a simple spray of the substrate. Now I'm trying to show you a budget-friendly thing of what you could do to save some money. So next on the list would be hides. So basically you could go to Walmart or Dollar Tree or anywhere. You can get food bowls. What I did is I took and cut the edges or the sides out and melted them so there wouldn't be no sharp edges. So that way save money and I wouldn't have to spend a fortune setting this up. So you would just take, basically this would be my cool side. I'd set one over here and then I have another one, same thing. I set it up on my hot side and then there you go. I mean, there's other ones too that you can get that I'm going to actually put in there myself. These are made out of resin. You can get them on Amazon. I'm not sure exactly who the brand name is or anything like that, but anyways, that's what I'm going to go with. But just know that these bowls work perfect, so that's a good thing. All right, so now I'm gonna get this other one in here and I'll get this on the cool side and this will be my hot side over here. You don't have to do the same direction I'm doing. You can do the cool side on the right side of the enclosure or the hot side on the right side of the enclosure. Pick whichever's best for you. All right, now next thing you're gonna need is a water bowl. All right, you can basically do like I did with those bowls. You could use those bowls, but you got to make sure they have some weight and they're pretty sturdy. And you definitely don't want to put too much water because the snake can drown itself. So there's the bowl that I'm going to be using. It's a little large, but it's the same size I have for Abigail and it's working great. So I'm going to use that one in here as well. Then what you need to do to be budget friendly, you get your vines for foliage. It gives your snake something to go through and everything else. You can get these at Dollar Tree. You can get these at Walmart or anywhere. I'm talking, I got like 5, 6, 7 vines, 8 feet long, 6 feet long for like freaking 10, 15 bucks. So you can't beat that. And all you need to do is just take it and you can just add it in here however you want to do it. you want to lay it across, you can do that. It just gives it some texture and design, and you know, overall, just to me, I think it makes it look better, and plus it gives the snake more things to look at and adventure with and everything. As you can see, there's a Death Star back there. Hint, hint for a new snake. Anyways, let's get back to the enclosure build. Now, all you need to do after you've had your foliage put in and make sure everything's good, make sure your temperatures are good, never just throw your snake in there. Let it sit for a good 24 hours, give it time to regulate, get everything going, and then after that, if your temperatures are good, you want on the hot side 85 to 92 degrees. On the cool side, you want 75 to 80. So keep that in mind. And always use good heat guns. Do not use, don't rely on your thermostat for temperature, because you're gonna, depending on material, you're gonna have to turn your thermostat up regardless of higher temperature. Like this one right here, probably gonna have to be on 106 to achieve temperature of 90 to 92 degrees, which is, you know, that's just part of it. I may eventually put a not a heat light, but a ceramic heat lamp on top. I haven't decided yet. We'll just see how it goes with this enclosure. I had a little struggle with it at first, but maybe with this new thermostat I'm using by Inkbird, the ITC-308 Wi-Fi version, then we'll see how the results are with it. Sorry guys. Alright, so anyways, there's my enclosure build. I know it's just simple and basic right now, but I'll do some tuning to it, and it's going to look really good by the next time you see my new addition coming soon. I hope you enjoy. Have a good one. Remember, subscribe, like, and share, and please comment. Thank you.